Morning ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another day of the video diary. How's it going today? Today it is a Tuesday, we're on campus, it's like 20 to 8. Bloody flew in this morning, there was like no one in the way, so you could do the speed limit all the time. It was brilliant. So we're on campus now for a Tuesday. As a brief update on deadlines, I have a deadline 11 o'clock on Thursday. That's like my next deadline now, and it's a big one. And there's work to do for it. So that's what I'm doing. Basically, from now on, I apologise for being boring, but that's basically what I'm up to these days. I got up this morning 6 o'clock, as per usual. Went to bed at 1 though, so that's quite a short sleep, to be fair. Normally I go to bed at I used to go to bed at about 11. I've been pushing it to 12, and now it's going back up to like 1ish. Hey Mr. Duckies, how's it going? So, Well, I was pretty tired when I got up this morning, and then I got up, turned the shower on, and I stood there and I'm like, I'm getting flecked with water. I wasn't in the shower. I was like putting the bath towel and stuff down, putting my towel to one side while it warmed up. And I'm like, getting flecked with water, and the shower had fallen over and was just spraying water out of the side. Like, it was pointing at the back wall and it was bouncing off the wall and hitting me. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? It took me ages to figure it out, and then, so, bit of an idiot there, to be honest. But otherwise, it's been an uneventful morning. Got up, breakfast, all that kind of shit. Drove in. Now we're on campus. There's no good rooms to go and work in today, so we're going to go to the library. Got a lecture at 11, so we'll be in the library from 8 till 11, working on my project. And then we've got 4 hours worth of uni time, 3 of which are lectures, 1 is lunch. We go 2-hour block, lunch, 1-hour blocks. By the way, the focus for today is to convert my system, which currently works, into a system that is good at, basically at the moment, I've created my own object in order to store all the information that I require. Because of this, I had the system working before I had this object. I'm now converting my system so it uses nothing but this object. That's my goal for the end of today. Like, that needs to be done, basically. And then I've got all day tomorrow to make a multi-agent system where multiple agents are able to use my my object to pass around. So a lot of people are now working on this. And a lot of people are now realising just how buggy the code is. Like, the code we've been given is, like Lewis said yesterday in a Facebook post, he's like, oh, I've just discovered this doesn't work. Has anyone figured out like how to do it? And then someone said, oh, this is worse than it was last year. He was like a master's student. And he goes, Lewis said, I don't think it can be described as a piece of software anymore. It's just one big bug. So it's pretty accurate, to be fair, because it is a fucking mess. Don't know where I'm going to sit, so I'm going to sit here. Oh, come on. 48 hours. Oh, time jump, ladies and gentlemen, after... Oh, God, today, man, already. It's been fun. Spent 3 hours this morning merging the late night bug fixes that were put in to the code base, into my code base, and it's proceeded to break everything. So I've rolled everything back, emailed, angrily. They said, oh, it was supposed to be tested. We haven't tested it yet. Well, why put it into the fucking public GitHub repository if it's not tested? Because like 80% of the course have downloaded it now, and now they're saying it's fine, and it's breaking my code, and it's so fucking irritating. Everyone's now going like fucking mental, basically. The lecturers turned around and said this coursework should take you 5 hours. Absolute banter. It literally takes over 5 hours to fucking set up the VM. Jesus Christ. So I'm not impressed, in short. And over 5 hours, by which I mean, like, I'm going to be spending at least 20 of the next 48 hours on this. Probably more. So, and I've been doing it for a week and a half, so fuck knows. Anyway, it's lunchtime. I've picked up a package. I'm going to have some lunch, and I'm going to try and do some work and keep track of what I want. Oh, the Wi-Fi's not very good up here, is it? Oh, I might go to the lab instead. I'm done for the day, and I'm heading back down to the car lectures are a bit just like, well, we finished parallel computing, which is awesome news, but so no more of those, it's just revision lectures from now on, but otherwise, like networking, I've got to go over, like all notes are so massively deprioritised that it's almost not worth me going, to be honest. That's how badly I've slipped. So I'm having some serious issues now with GitHub, trying to pull down the latest bug fixes from their repo into my repo, and it's fucking everything up. And at the moment I've just got changes that aren't committed, but they're saying there's no changes, and so I need to go home, get Atlas will fix everything for me. I've got a backup. I took a backup this morning, so I'm like, this is going peep tong this, so I'm going to take a backup now. But Atlas obviously has the code from this morning. That tree's fallen down. Atlas has a load of code from last night, so she's got, like, as long as I don't update her, she's got the most accurate. My car's there, but oh, have a look at this tree. She's got like the most recent stuff, so I'm going to go home, going to take whatever she's got, and then I'm going to use that and attempt to get the repo stuff. Well, oh, it looks like it's somehow, where is it even fallen from? Or is it just a bush that looks like a tree and I've never noticed it before? It's just a bush. I've gone mad. I've gone fucking mental. I'm gonna stop fucking running around with a fucking t-shirt off my head like, woo! I like to think that I'm quite a calm person, but like this coursework is getting to me, and I've, like I say, like, well, less than 48 hours to go, and I can't even get these changes in without it breaking everything. Oh, come on, let's go home, let's relax in the car. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna get myself a cup of tea, I'm gonna sit at the computer, and we're just gonna do it. And that's what we're gonna be doing from now on. I apologise. Okay, just chill out, yeah. Chewing gum, calm me down. And then we'll go home. Go on then. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Daily Video Diary. It's 12 o'clock. I'm just about to head to bed. Because I'm not really getting anywhere. I've been back and I've been working more on my Mars rover stuff. And I got it working, I got GitHub back together in one piece, so it wasn't just like a huge mess. But like, I don't know what I've been doing with this coursework. Like, I've spent so much time on it, and I feel like people have just done a day and overtaken me. Because I've been spending so much time trying to get like the single rover to be really good, so that I got the single rover doing really well, and then I was concentrating on being able to set up like some kind of DTO, so that I'd be able to pass relative locations from scanners to collectors. And I was going through that, and I was just debugging it, and I was just hitting bug after bug after bug. And then after dinner and stuff, I came back in, and after just smashing my head over the fact that the negative bug was back, where I was getting the right negative numbers, sorry, I realised that I was just being an absolute twat. Like, there's no necessary need for me to do what I was doing, like, at all, because the scanner knows how it got from where it to, like, the scanner knows how it got to where it is, because it can just keep a log of it, and it knows where the thing it's just spotted is. That's it, that's literally it. That is as complicated as it gets. So I've parked my single rover. My single rover is very good. It does its job very well. And there's no point trying to slowly merge it over into the thingy one when I can just scrap it and do it again. So I've been drawing on my whiteboard, trying to figure out ways. I've got a noise in bed, so I've been drawing on my whiteboard, figuring out like the best solution for this stuff. Been drafting this lot for about an hour or so now. It's like just a case of making sure. It's like I figured it out. Like, I know what my rover needs to do, what my searchers need to do, what my collectors need to do. I know. I've just like sat back and I'm like, right, okay. Before I jump any further into this, we need to figure out what it is we need to do, what we need to store, when we need to store it, and all that kind of crap. And there will be some slight complications in things, because I've still got to figure out things like how to make sure I don't scan the same thing twice. But, like, I will figure it out, you know. That's where my experience of the negative bug may come in handy, but then it's just, I feel like this is another coursework that's been a mess. I feel like it's because I sit and I try and perfect it. And Laura said it well. I said to her, like, I don't know of many people that spend as much time that I do on things. And maybe that's the problem, because I sit back and I go, well, I'm going to campus and I'm doing 9 to 5 every day. I've got so much time. I go and I've got so much time, so I spend a fucking decade gold plating everything and then end up getting to the last minute and having to rush implement stuff because I'm, you know, I think that's what's going on now, is I'm trying to build it, because I fabricate all of it, because I literally work hours and hours and hours every single day. Like, I must work like 10 hours a day at least, solid, at least. And I look at that and I go, I've got fucking loads of time to do this. Let's make it really, really good. And then I try and make it too good. So, it's dinging me. Anyway, I'm going to get going to bed because tomorrow we're going to be doing an all-nighter. And I am going to need my rest. We're not going to campus tomorrow, so that's all for me, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow it's going to be a long video. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry. I'll catch you later.